Someone managed to work out that if you want to get absolutely everything new coming on Friday, you will need over 80,000 Nook Miles. You heard that right, 80,000. If you're not too bothered about getting one of every single item, then it's going to be 18,000 Nook Miles to unlock all the functionalities. That's just for things like the camera upgrade, the fences, customizations, and the ability to cook. On top of that, it's 1,000 miles per cabin trip. So if you're anything like me, you definitely don't have anywhere near that kind of Nook mileage, and you need to get Nook Miles fast. So here's how to do that. But first, if you haven't already, make sure you subscribe to the channel for all things Animal Crossing related, and check me out on Twitch where I'll be streaming non-stop Animal Crossing from here on out. Don't freak out too much about the 80,000 Nook Miles though. You can only order 5 things from the Nook terminal at once, so it's not like you're going to need 80,000 from the start. Let's start with a few of the obvious ones first, and this is Nook Plus. Every single day you'll have new achievements show up on Nook Plus, and the first 5 you get have multipliers. One of them might have ×5 and others might have ×2. These are the ones you're going to want to do every single day. They should be relatively easy to do as well. You don't need any help from friends, and should be things you can do in a couple of minutes on your island. So whether you're time traveling or not time traveling, make sure you do those every single day. Next, you're going to want to take a look at your Nook Mile achievements. Some of these you'll be close to finishing, so just do whatever it takes to finish off a few of the easy ones. Some of these include catching a certain amount of fish, getting a certain amount of fish in your Critterpedia, and the same for the bugs. And there's 2 which are relatively easy with help that are big payouts. This is the golden tools and also the fruit. You can borrow the golden tools off of your friends. Just holding them in your inventory is enough to unlock all of the achievements, even if you don't keep them permanently. This gives you a huge payout all in one go if you can hold one of every item. Yes. Yes. Let's go. Let's go. You can either borrow them from friends or go to Nookazon or Treasure Islands to acquire them, and it's easy points straight away. The same goes for fruit. If you plant one of every fruit on your island, you're going to get a huge payout as well. Both of these are relatively quick to do if you've got some help. Next up, make sure you're utilizing diving. You can unlock diving from the very start of the game. Just going and catching a few sea creatures will get you some Nook Miles. It shouldn't take too long to rack up quite a lot of sea creatures. Next up, you're going to want to spend your bells. This is a lot easier if you already have a surplus of bells, or if you're able to borrow some or get some from a treasure island or a friend. You get Nook Miles both in spending bells in the shop and on upgrading your house. Another great way to get Nook Miles is selling weeds. You can either pick up the weeds on your island, or if you want to be especially speedy, go to a treasure island, get an inventory full of weeds and sell them on your own island. Now that some of the Nook Mile achievements done, let's move on. Next thing you're going to want to do every single day is visit someone else's island. Once per day, you earn 800 Nook Miles just for visiting someone's island. All you need to do is go there and come back and you'll get the Nook Miles. For me, I find the best way is to just find a treasure island, go to the treasure island, come straight back, get your miles every single day. If you time travel, it'll be a great way to rack up points. You're also going to want to go to the Nook terminal every single day. Now, you can go once per day every day to get your bonus. But if you want to hack the system slightly, go on New Year's Eve, save the game, and then travel to January 1st. Resident Services is closed New Year's Eve, so you won't be able to access the terminal. So they give you a 500 Nook Mile bonus on the 1st of January to say sorry for not being able to go. You can just go back and forwards if you really want and just rack up 500 Nook Miles just by doing that repeatedly. And finally, probably the best way to make Nook Miles is to wait until the update drops. We're getting a ton of new features in the game, and we're probably going to get a ton of new Nook Mile achievements. A lot of these will start off really simple to get points as well. So if you don't have everything ready to be unlocked on day 1, you can work your way towards unlocking everything. So there's no need to panic. And if I'm totally honest, that might be the best way to do it. Just get 18,000 or even just 10,000 Nook Miles ready so you can have a few cap-in trips, unlock a few of the new functionalities, and go from there. Personally, I'm going to be working towards not getting burnt out or trying to push the burnout for as long as possible. And I think not being able to access everything on day 1 is probably the best way to do it. So don't stress too much if you haven't got 80,000 miles. In fact, I think it's better if you don't. That's everything from me today. Make sure you leave a like on this video if you enjoyed it, and check me out on Twitch, and I'll see you next time. Bye.